Chapel Row, a city where the rain never sleeps and every alley has a story to tell, comes a brand new mystery series that prowls the fog between truth and trouble. Tonight, I invite you to step into the shadows with a man who doesn't scare easily. Starring Zack Ryder as Jack Ransom, the man with 1 foot in the shadows and 1 eye on the truth. Yes, friends, when Chapel Row sleeps, Jack Ransom doesn't. Because in Chapel Row, the alleys remember everything. This is The Alley Never Forgets, a Jack Ransom case. And now, let's follow Jack Ransom down the alley.
They say time heals all wounds. Maybe they're right. But in Chapel Row, time doesn't just heal, it buries. Buries bodies, buries secrets, and buries the truth until even the rats forget where they chewed. 7 years ago, a nightingale flew out of the Blue Canary Club and never came back. Her name was Iris LaRue. Eyes like midnight, a voice like velvet. She vanished into thin air, and I let the case go cold. But the past? It's like smoke. No matter how far you walk, it manages to find a way into your lungs. Before I went to the Blue Canary, I paid a visit to the corner of an alley the city forgot. The kind of place where truth clings to the bricks like mold.
Ransom, that you? Thought you'd finally hung up that trench coat.
Not tonight, Jonas. I'm chasing ghosts. Iris LaRue. You remember anything from the night she vanished?
Remember? You don't forget a girl like that. She left the club with a man. Someone too polished for Chapel Row. Suit sharp enough to shave with. She looked scared, Ransom. Real scared.
Who was he?
Couldn't say. But I'm guessing it was Raymond Duval, Chapel Row's powerful crime boss. Iris tried to tell someone something she shouldn't have, and when Duval found out, he made sure she didn't get the chance.
Why didn't you speak up?
Because some men don't ask questions. They erase the ones who do.
His words stuck with me. Iris hadn't just crossed a crime boss, she'd stepped into a bigger shadow.
Ransom, same alley, another body. Blue Canary Club.
Damn it.
7 years ago, it was Iris LaRue. Now Tommy Greaves, manager of the Blue Canary Club. I'm putting this in your lap, Ransom. Don't let it go cold this time.
The chief had a way of saying things like an order, but also a curse at the same time. To find out if Duval was really behind Iris's disappearance, I decided to head down to the Blue Canary, where Tommy Greaves, Duval's right-hand man and owner of the club, had worked before he was silenced. The Blue Canary hasn't changed much. Booze still drowned out bad decisions, and smoke still curled towards the ceiling. But without Iris, this place was missing its soul.
Detective Ransom, I thought I'd seen the last of you.
You almost did, Lila. 7 years is a long time, you know.
Long enough for ghosts to grow restless.
Lila Devereaux. She'd slipped into Iris's spotlight like a silk glove. Sweet voice, sharp edges. Tell me about Iris. Tell me why every trail went dead.
Some songs were never meant to be sung again.
Lila's words were trembling, so I headed upstairs to Greaves' office, the kind of room where secrets go to die. Let's see what you are hiding, Greaves. A ledger with half of the names blacked out, and a note. Iris, final payment pending. Final payment for what?
You shouldn't be in here, Detective Ransom.
And yet here I am.
You better walk away from this. Next time, he won't be so cordial.
He vanished before I could even blink. Days passed, and the threatening phone calls kept flooding in like a tidal wave, all because I would not let this case go cold too. I decided to confront Lila the next day about the matter. You really think you can scare me with phone calls, Lila?
It wasn't me. Besides, you don't get it. Iris wasn't killed because she sang, but because she knew.
Knew what?
That's enough, doll. Detective Ransom, always sticking his nose where it doesn't belong.
Raymond Razor Duval, Chapel Row's kind of shadows. He ran politicians, rackets, and maybe even fate itself. If Iris and Tommy crossed him the wrong way, they never stood a chance.
You want answers, Detective? Here's one for you. Walk away. If you don't, you'll be the next to sing your swan song.
You look worse every time I see you, Ransom.
I need answers. Iris's file was sealed the night she vanished. Why?
It's none of your business.
It is now. Greaves was blackmailing Duval. That scared Duval enough to erase Iris and Greaves.
You're stepping into deep water, Jack.
And you're pretending that you aren't drowning.
Iris tried to go federal. She had information that, if leaked, could have burned half this department to cinders. I could not protect her.
But you could help me finish it.
Give me proof. Anything that I can use.
I will get you what you need.
Good. Just know that I'll be listening in on the wire. Just don't die.
The pieces were coming together. Turns out Iris wasn't just a singer. She was also Duval's mistress, until she threatened to spill his secrets. She was silenced. Tommy Greaves? He tried blackmail and ended up just as dead.
End of the line, Ransom.
Funny. Isn't that what you told your man, Greaves, before he talked? Harrington's boys moved in quickly. Guess he'd been listening on the wire all along. As for Duval's empire, quickly crumbled like wet ash. As for Iris, her name received the justice it desperately needed. Chapel Row keeps the secrets buried, but the streets don't forgive so easily. The Blue Canary's neon still flickers, and the alley behind it reeks of smoke and regret. That's where Iris's song was cut short, and where Duval thought he was untouchable. And that's also where the city reminded me that no matter how many years pass, the alley never forgets.
You've been listening to The Alley Never Forgets, a Jack Ransom case, starring Zach Ryder as Jack Ransom, the man who remembers what the city tries to forget. Also featured tonight were Copen Lupke as Chief Harrington, Kirsten Torres as Lila Devereaux, Eli Stickles as Raymond Duval, Adam Frohmader as Old Jonas, and Benji Levin as the anonymous thug. The program was written and directed by Adam Frohmader, with original music composed and conducted by our studio orchestra. Join us next time when Jack Ransom takes another walk through the fog, and the city reminds him that some alleys never really sleep. This is Adam Frohmader speaking. Until next time, friends, keep your eyes open and your back to the wall.